Hi everybody, it's Diane back with that art journal that I use all the time now. Does anybody remember when I did this one? There had been like almost a year and a half gap between layouts. Then we did one in April, May. It's still May. And to be honest, I don't think that it's just, well, now it's on your mind, Diane. No, this stuff just happened to come up. What happened to come up was I found this in a magazine. Can you see what that is? It is this. And this was one of my favorite books as a child. This is mine, and you can tell by the condition it was one of my favorite books. If you're not familiar with it, you should go read it. And I think kids like there's no words on these couple pages. I think kids like that. I remember thinking that was cool. It's about a little boy who goes to a magical kingdom, and it's sort of cool. If you could see his room, it slowly changes into like a jungle. Isn't that cool? Okay, it's by Maurice Sendak. Story and pictures. So anyway, I had just cut this out to put in like my junk journal or something. And then Diane's little brain tapped her on the shoulder and said, "You know, Diane, you have stickers of that story that you've never used. These are scrapbooking stickers. They're a few years old. I've never used them, but when that's your favorite book as a child and you see this, it might even have been on sale. Your little brain says, you better buy that." So, what we're really going to do with this stuff, I don't know. I grabbed some palm trees out of a magazine because of what I just showed you. I had grabbed this too. I think that sky is too blue, but it's there. I didn't throw it away. And then we have the little picture. And then this was also going to go in the junk journal, but I saw it next to these stickers and I thought the colors were good. We may use that. I just happened on this today while looking for something else, and the colors are really good. It's sort of busy. It's sort of a lot. I may not use that. I don't know. So what are you going to do with it now? I have no clue. We could use this whole thing and this whole thing. I just watched Waiting for Guffman. That's a line in there. Because that has the title on it, we could use other things and spell out the title. And these are all stickers, so I hate to peel them off and go, well, I don't really like that. Well, yeah, Diane, are you going to make a decision? No, I'm not. And I just did a ton of yard work. I'm tired. That's kind of cool. Let's just do that. And then I thought, well, if I don't use this, where would I ever use it? That's a good question. I'm kind of leaning though towards not. And then like put a couple monsters here maybe with his name is Max here. And then we could spell out. All right, let's take these guys. Oh, I should grab it. It's in a closet at the moment. I have one of the Wild Things Monsters plushies. I forgot. He's on my pre-season porch in the summer, and at the moment I haven't pulled that stuff out yet for the summer. So, am I talking to anybody who has read this book or owns this book? For a nephew one year when he was a child, I did a t-shirt drawing of Max, which I forget what I used, but it was Max and a palm tree with fabric markers. That was cute. Okay, well, it is awfully the background is awfully busy. I think I'm going to have to gesso down a little bit, which I kind of don't want to because I like the colors, but well, I guess you don't have to. All right, you know what? I'll glue this stuff down. I'll do a little bit of gessoing, a little bit. If it's not enough, I can always go back in and do more. And then I'll come back and see about if we're going to add, you know, his dog is there too, but spelling out the title. Okay, I'm gonna go get my Wild Thing. Which one is it? It's might be this one. And you can see that too. How cool. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we are. Can you see? This is pretty old. I've had this, oh, I don't know, at least 10 years. They're book friends. I don't know, he doesn't look too friendly. But he sits on my front porch all summer. Okay. As you can see, I put just a little bit of gesso there. To me, it's not enough because of this. But then again, maybe it would just look kind of like a picture. I don't know. And I think I have this over further than I did. Yeah, these are glued. So that's a little, because I was going to have that over it. That's a little too far over. So I think I'll probably end up gessoing that out. Well, if that was there and Max was sort of like here, should we put them down? Okay. Yeah, she's not totally convinced. I'm sure you could tell that. These are pretty sticky. Whoops. Okay, well, if this was sort of here. Actually, that might be nice up there. Or maybe this should be here. Do we want his dog or this, a moon, I guess? That's sort of it, this crown thing. Sorry, I bumped the camera. Garland, what would you call it? Border. Well, maybe we should put the words in. I'm thinking. And no, I didn't bother to see if there's enough letters. If there's not, we'll fill in with magazine. Okay, well, you know what she's going to say. We need something over here, so I can't put the letter down. All right, we need something over there. Should it just be paper? Should we paint off that cloud? You know what I mean? Carry it over. What does paint off mean? Well, people say paint it out. Stein could say paint off. Actually, that sounds a little vulgar, doesn't it? Or do we need another palm tree thing there? Well, I don't know. Definitely not that. I did not have an easy time finding palm trees. I have a few of those Travelers magazines, so that would make sense, right? For vacation stuff. Well, I pulled one out, didn't have any palm trees in it at all. So then I did find a second one that had them. But that was kind of the cream of the crop. Okay, or do we, I have, yeah. I have a bird paper that has palm leaves with it. They're toucans. Okay, let me pause. That's going to take some digging. I'll pause. I'll pause and do something with this and come back. Just a minute. Okay, I believe it or not, I found this is like a beach under there, but it's just almost the same color as that cloud. So we pieced in a couple palm leaves. I found this, which I thought was pretty cool, an illustration. And then I happened to find, I think it was part of this, water. And part of the story is Max travels across the ocean. Okay, this is down, and then I didn't like this over here where I had it, so we moved it over. I also fussy cut it. Okay. Oh, this is the paper I was talking about. Those aren't really palm type leaves. That's why I went to the magazine. But actually, if I wanted some of that in, I might take it. All right, let's get back to the letters. Yeah, see, that's better. Is that punched out? No. Okay. And do you really want to sit here and watch this? Not really. I'll get wear down. And then see what we think. Okay, well, I would have to be moved over. But yeah, where the wild things are. We're going to run out of room, aren't we? Where the wild things are. Okay. Or we could have the wild things are. I don't know. I was thinking of putting the dog on here. Let's see about that. Well, that's kind of cute there. Okay, let's do that. And then maybe there would be room for part of the title down there. And if not, I want to do something with this. I don't like that weird angle. And it so happened the tail wasn't, it's still not stuck. Stuck. So I was able to peel it up and get that ocean under there. And I did white out, paint over the letters, words there. Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of H's. All right, you know what? Maybe we'll make the a different word. You sing blah, and they sing ain. That's part of Guffman too. Wild. Now this is punchable. Okay, we're the wild. And we want things are down here. It's stuck to me. Then maybe we'll do R in a different font. Oh, I already had a T out. Duh. Let's put that back. Okay. Well, let's find the other words. I don't know, or letters, if it'll cover that. And this is the magazine I found those poems in. Well, there's ARE right there. It's here too. All right, this is, well, the other side is bolder, but this is blue-ish. Well, maybe we should go with bolder. Kind of little though, too. That's good. All right, that would work. Do we have the? Well, they're in there, those letters. All right, well, this magazine was very helpful today. Okay, okay. I'm gonna pause and get these, letters all set properly. And I think it's okay. I'm going to assess the edges on my own. Come back and see what it looks like done. Hang on. Okay, folks, I think I'm done. I added washi because there's an awful lot of space down here, and it just so happened I had a, whatever you call it, kind of match that. I went around the letters in a black pen, mainly so they stand out better. But technically, if you want my artistic opinion, they should have been outlined anyway because the rest of the stickers are. I added a couple flowers and a couple butterflies from this paper. There was one of these circle things here. I thought it was kind of distracting, so I put paint over that. Did a border. Okay. Kind of cool. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.